And we're back with One Piece 1060. The chapter dropped really early today, which has me over the moon right now, like you have no idea. And I just wanted to address something really quick. So we got a little change in setup. We're back to the boiling pit, you know how it is. We have some flooding problems around where my new setup's gonna be. Kind of rough, but we do what we do. But luckily enough, the flooding downstairs is not gonna be nearly as bad as the flooding up here, because I'm going to be sweating to death reading some peak fiction. So if you enjoy this type of stuff, consider supporting the channel, would be greatly appreciated. And let's get into this phenomenal chapter that I'm just so excited to read. Like, oh my god. So people all online have been just gassing this chapter up to no end, saying avoid all spoilers, which I always do, of course, and just prepare for some craziness. Now, okay, I'm on the first panel of this. I did look at the cover page, which was really cool. We got Gear 5th on the cover of Shonen Jump. That was awesome. And we also got this really cool color page of the Straw Hats all together. Talk about liberty and freedom and stuff. Love to see Jinbei's there too, awesome. But let's get into this for real. Chapter 1060, it's called Luffy's Dream. Luffy is losing his mind right now. He's freaking out, saying, no way in hell, this is a lie. He'd never kill Vivi's dad. So we're talking about SABO, of course. So SABO, we get some more all gas, no brakes from Oda. And these creatures that are sort of with Luffy on the sea, at first I was like, that looks just like Momonosuke. But, no. SABO wouldn't do something like this in a million years. He's looking a lot like a monkey right now with his big mouth. Robin, I'm with you there. The Revolutionary Army is against the world nobles, not regular kings. So I'm not really sure about that line, because Cobra is technically a world noble. He's a descendant of one of the original 20 kings. I don't know how exactly this is going to go down. If SABO did actually do it, I think that would be really cool. But if not, a lot of people think he was set up by the world government, which is totally understandable because Emu did not want Vivi to live. Revolutionary Army declares war on celestial dragons. King Cobra of Alabasta assassinated by Revolutionary Chief of Staff SABO. His daughter, Princess Vivi, is missing. Set course for Alabasta right now? Oh my... Luffy's gonna ignore his whole... He's that guy. He's such that guy. Like, Luffy's ready to give up on the One Piece right now because his friends are in danger. That is so in character. Love to see it. Zoro's talking back. Like I've been saying, what good is that going to do? The man's dead. Besides, Vivi last seen as Marie Joie. Then let's go there! Bro! Luffy! And then we got someone in a barrel, so it's it's Caribou. Huh? What? Oh, we heading to Marie Joie? Not good. Damn it, it's too muffled to hear. You moron, that's the dead of the enemy. You want to take on Navy HQ? And the barrel fell over and Caribou screamed. Damn, oh, Luffy probably kicked the barrel. Damn straight. What's wrong, Zoro, you chicken? Sanji. Is it Sanji or Zoro? Oh, no, that's Zoro. So we're down. I'm just saying we don't have any leads. And then Sanji's crying his eyes out. Where are you, Vivi? How are you feeling? Please say. That's awesome. Oh, this is so cool because we're seeing all the Alabasta people talking about it. Because now we have Chopper, and then the next panel is Usopp and Nami. Vivi's dad is dead, but he was so nice to even us pirates. Yeah, he was the best king around. Nami's, I'm torn between worrying about Vivi and worrying about how she's taking all this. Oh, I love this. And now we're seeing all the rest of the Straw Hats. We got Jinbei, Frankie, and... Oh, man. Seems like this year's reverie was quite tumultuous. This is the same bro we met in Dressrosa, right? I've never known anyone to be discontent with the way Alabasta is ruled. Okay, that's interesting that Brooke is saying that, because that means Alabasta's been chill for a really long time. I can't take it anymore. Vivi, where are you? That does it. We're going to go save her. Let's do it. Oh, my God. Zoro's talking that talk. We get some Water 7 Zoro talk. He's being determined. He's being strong in the real way. All of you, knock it off. Luffy, remember what you said about Ace that one time? Ace has his own adventures. You trusted him to make his own way up until the point where he actually needed help. So why underestimate Vivi? She can hold her own. Zoro. If the opportunity presents itself, we can pitch in then. But in the meantime, have faith and quit bellyaching. Luffy screaming. You can't stop us from worrying. You're an Oni. No, an Onigashima. A green Kaido. A green Bruh. What is this? Crappy boss head, and then Sanji instantly gets bodied with a shut it number 4 right after, of course. Alright, we're just getting a bunch of stuff. I think we're gonna get the Straw Hats reacting to a lot more news. But I don't really know, because this chapter is called Luffy's Dream, so something crazy's gotta happen in this chapter. Like, this is already really cool. I'm really liking this stuff. It's some nice crew moments, you know. There were a lot of developments while we were in Wano, and things seemed to be escalating fast. The abolishment of the warlords drove those elite pirates back to the seas. As a result, the Cross Guild was founded, and Buggy the Bombastic Clown became the emperor. Luffy screamed, there has to be some mix-up. Luffy, there are other familiar names in here. Would you like to hear the news about them, too? What do you mean, Robin? What do you mean? Nah, I'll leave it up to you. Just tell me if there's anything big to keep an eye on. Luffy. Oda knew. Because Robin's saying, okay, I'll do that. Haha. Ha. I wouldn't want to overload you with information. No, give me all the information. Oda, I need you to, right here, all the information. It's right into there, come on. Sabo's innocent. Robin's on Sabo. Robin's like, no, Sabo's a real one. He's definitely innocent. He had a real strict upbringing. He just wants to make sure no one else has their freedoms taken away the way he did. Oh, we're getting the scene. With Luffy's dream. And it hits so hard now, because obviously we got the Wano-Roger parallel, and we're not seeing his dream. I think, because the panel says, and I said I'd ... What do we're not going to learn this. We're not going to... Oda. Okay. And then this is interesting, because we're seeing the Sunny right now. And I mentioned, like, the Water 7 Zoro parallel, where Zoro was, you know, talking heavy. He was talking very realistically. And now we're seeing Sunny with a exclamation point question mark above them. And we're seeing all the crew reacting in disbelief. Oh my god. Sanji and Frankie are losing their mind. Brook is laughing. Usopp and Jinbei look kind of shook. Robin is just purely shook. She's purely shook. We got ... That's it. Not even a single... Oh my god. No, you got... Are we learning his dream? I don't know. Come on, there's no way anyone can do that. But I'll have a shot if I become king of the pirates. Luffy's text throughout, like, a lot of this chapter has been bold text, by the way. I think that's really crazy. You don't even know... I don't even know how you come up with this stuff. Huh? I've never mentioned this to any of you before? No, but it wouldn't make much of a difference, since it's impossible. That means they only told Shanks, Ace, and Sabo, and I guess that's it. Oh, how did they react? They all laughed. Oh, and Shanks had some tears rolling down his face. Did he have tears rolling down his face because it's Roger's dream? Come on, bro. Come on. Okay. We're getting a really big zoom in on Luffy, and I just see that's what I want. ... Are we learning it right now? Are we? The tension. That's what I want at the end of my dream. Okay, well, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Okay. I was about to say, because there's been a huge theory about it being, like, the big party where everyone's welcome. You know, that whole theory, I guess. I don't know if it's like a theory. It's more like a fun idea in the community. But I was like, oh, is that it? Is that it? Because Usopp is like, since it's impossible, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Jinbei, he's laughing, crying, too. He's laughing, crying as well. Well, I joined this crew willingly, so I can't exactly say it's not my problem. I sure picked a troublesome captain. That's awesome, Luffy. Your dream's amazing. Chopper's balling as well. Nami's like, it sure sounds like you. Oh my god. Since you gotta be Pirate King to even make that possible, we better find that last loaded poneglyph. Then it's off to Laugh Tale. You make it sound so easy, Frankie. It's been a long time since that poneglyph was last seen. We don't even have a clue on where to look. We are cutting to Navy HQ. Okay. Okay, so let's wheel it back a bit. Let's wheel it back. Okay, we got the crew now knows Luffy's dream, which is cool, which is so wild. So we're not learning Luffy's dream, of course, because that would be, I feel like it would be way too soon. It would be, you know. We gotta learn his dream when we get to Laugh Tale or something. When he becomes Pirate King, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be Roger's dream as well. It's gonna be awesome. But now we're at New World, Navy HQ, Marineford 2.0, and seeing SABO. I'm seeing SABO on this panel, and I'm just sort of shook right now. You know, I'm a bit shook. I really enjoyed this beginning section. I'm just going back to the start of the chapter real quick because I don't want to, you know, dwell on it for too long. I love this page with the Straw Hats that were at Alabasta reacting to Vivi's disappearance and Cobra's death. That was really cool. And we get to see Zoro being very stern, sort of like the authoritative figure, because Luffy's obviously very emotionally reactive as a captain. And seeing Zoro taking the more, I don't know the exact word for it. I was going to say professional, but that sounds weird. Just a more respectable route, you know, like we have to have our faith in Vivi. That was really cool. That was a really cool moment from Zoro, in my opinion. So Luffy's also having a tantrum about SABO, thinking, you know, he would never do it. Robin is very much on Luffy's side in this argument, which I think is really cool. I personally think SABO could have done it. You know, it's not the most unlikely thing in the world, but I do like how much Robin is sort of riding on SABO's behalf, you know? It's really cool. We also get to see them learn about Buggy, and Luffy's just like, that's literally impossible, but, you know, it's real. And then Luffy's dream. Jinbei just, oh man. Jinbei knows something. Jinbei knows something. Because he's an old head. He's an old head. He knows. Frankie also cried, and Brook also cried. Well, Brook might not know, because Brook was obviously in the Florian Triangle for most of his life. Or afterlife. So clearly they have to know something about this dream and how it relates to Roger, which is pretty cool. Robin also being shook has me intrigued. I am looking at the SABO stuff now. Okay, here we go. We've received a transmission. It's from Flame Emperor SABO to the Kamabaka Queendom. Where's it coming from? We have to pinpoint the origin. He's not using a white transponder snail to jam his call. He must be desperate. I'll doubt he'll speak for long. We've traced his position. Where is he? Lulusia Kingdom. Lulusia? Really now? Oh, this is the Gorosei. Wait, so they're talking to the Gorosei? Because we were at a Navy HQ, and then we just cut, boom, straight to Marie Joie. So how are they listening to it? Lulusia. Isn't Lulu... So, I don't want to see it immediately, but I think Lulusia Kingdom is the one with the milk girl who was in Ace's cover story, and they were also shown with the revolutionary commanders at the start of the Reverie. So they're really bringing it around. And it says, that's one of the 8 nations that rebelled a few days ago. It would be an ideal place for SABO to seek refuge. Makes sense, yeah. I love how Oda is just like, oh yeah, remember that random little girl who sold milk in a cover story? Not only is she now a tragic figure for our heroes in the story, but also now this place is now, yeah, a plot important place. It's just like, come on, man. I see. He's an unlucky man. No, this is fate. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No, this is fate. He's an unlucky man? What do you mean? What is Lulusia important? Alright, we're getting a phone call. Kamabaka Queendom. Sabo-kun, Sabo. Sorry, I know I've caused you all a lot of trouble. We're so glad to hear you're safe. Dragon Sabo. Oh, he looks banged up. He's got a bandage on his nose. You know, it's back to the Roger Luffy dream stuff. But back to that, right? Sabo also had a bandage on his nose and right here. And he was like, Odin, I mean... No, I don't think he was... I forget. He was either Odin or Whitebeard. I'm pretty certain he was Odin. I wasn't the one who killed King Cobra. Oh, Inazuba's here. That's cool. Of course not. Perish the thought. I totally had faith in you. We knew you were innocent, Sabo-kun. Listen, when I was in Marie Joie, I saw something unbelievable. Unbelievable? The sky's getting dark. Are those clouds? It's almost like there's something huge up there. Okay, so we're in Lulusia right now. I'm pretty certain this is the milk girl. If not, there was another princess who was saved by Kobe. It might be them as well, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's the milk girl kingdom. Let's see. It's almost like there's something huge up there. Oh, no, it was the princess who saved Kobe. So this is why something bad is happening. Wow, okay. I didn't even look down. That's awesome. You heathens will regret this. When Navy HQ gets a word of this treason, you'll all be impaled. This dude kind of looks like... Oh, is this the vampire guy? The Dracula guy at the Reverie? He has the 2 teeth. Make sure they leave a few for me, Papa. I'll never forgive these dirty plebs. Your Majesty, no, I mean, Lord Seki, please just confess to your crimes. We don't want to kill you. What? Oh my god, Emu. We're seeing Emu, bro. What? Okay. Oh my god. It happened in the throne of... Huh? Huh? It happened in the throne room at Pangaea Castle. Cut the signal to the surveillance division's transponder signals. Okay, so this is crazy. So Emu's here. Emu's here right now. And presumably, it's either the Gorosei or Emu, is literally, there's a map of the world and they're painting Lulusia out. So they're about to get Buster called right now. I thought there was no king of the world, but the empty throne wasn't empty. Oh, the shadow. Dude, the shadow's going to be something unreal. The shadow's going to be like a Buster call or something crazy. So was something already happening to this place? Okay, hold on. As far as I'm like, whoa, what's happening right now? As far as the surveillance division is concerned, what is up there? A shadow? No one detected anything abnormal today. Happa, I'm scared. No information was intercepted. As for Lucia, Emu's eyes. We're seeing Emu's eyes and then a big beam of light. It's some Enel Skypiea stuff, which is obviously, this is like a, you know, there's a parallel. Enel's God, King of the world. The Enel, God, King of Skypiea. Emu, King of the world. You know, obviously he's got to be insane. As for Lucia, that country never existed. And it's, bro, it's getting, like, bombed to hell. Like, the entire kingdom is gone. It's gone now. That is crazy. What? Bro, Sabo's like, I don't know if he's there, but like, there's no way Sabo's dead. There's no shot that they just killed Sabo like that. Because he's a Logia, obviously. And he can fly with the flame fruit. But bro, that was crazy. I need to see more of this. Hold on. Lulusia, really now, I see. He's an unlucky man. No, this is fate. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are they only wiping it out because Sabo knows about Emu? That has to be it. Like, all these random people, they don't even matter, obviously, because Emu is the one who rules the world. The Reverie didn't matter. I'm going to put air quotes on that because it didn't matter. Because Emu makes the decisions anyway. But SABO. There's no way SABO's dead. There's no way. Like, I'm not even done the chat. I have like a third left. I think. Oh, it might be color pages and stuff. But like, what is this? Like, it's like a Buster Call, but it's not. It's like Enel's ability. I literally said it's like Enel's ability, but it's gargantuan. Enel only had the one beams that he was able to do. I forget what it was called. It's not Elthor, but you know those massive beams of light, you know, where Conish's dad was seemingly wiped out and then he was totally fine. But this is unreal. Like, I'm scrolling a bit down. We have reports of sea quakes off the southeastern shore. Beware of tsunamis. This dude literally erased a country from existence. Just because one guy was there. This is like Akainu on steroids. Like, Akainu is like, we can't let anyone out. We're just going to Buster Call it. Everyone dies. This dude doesn't even care if the people who are even there are in the wrong. It's just because they're harboring one person. And that one person is only getting attacked because they know Emu exists. Oh my god. Also, I do have to point out the irony is that this king, like I said, he looks like a vampire dude. You know, vampires, darkness, stuff like that. And of course, they're getting wiped out by like a holy light attack, essentially. If it is, again, I can't really tell what's happening right here. It could be holy lights. It could be bombs. I don't know exactly if it's bombs because the light are like towering from the clouds. I can't even be coherent now. I'm just like, what even's happening? What is this? Okay. Anyway, back to Monkey D. Luffy. Oh my god. We have reports of sea quakes. A few days later, we're just cutting. We're cutting. I'm scared and it's freezing. Watch out for icebergs. Oh, Titanic. Okiji. Oh, Nami's in a little like ice climber fit. Furl the sails. The wind is too strong. Are we close to making land, Nami? Where it feels like we've entered an island's climate zone. I guess the next one's a winter island. Oh, that would be fun. It's been a long time since a winter. Well, kinda, because Wano had the winter island stuff. Oh, aren't you looking dashing, Chopper? Tama gave me this hat to protect me from the snow. That's awesome. What is that? Hey, Nami, what in the world is that? Huh? What is that thing? It's like a giant warm eddy. An eddy current, but it's going upward. It must mean a mass swarm of warm water is being forced up from somewhere at this point. What do you mean? What do you mean, a warm water? Are we getting a knock upstream? I doubt it. Warm water. I'm very... I don't want to just scroll down immediately. But like... Ooh, it looks like an afro. And that's a brook, of course. A rapid temperature change is dangerous. We've got to run, Jinbei. We'll be swallowed up. Leave it to me. I like Jinbei and Nami talking together. You know, they're both navigating the seas. It's pretty cool. Wait, there's somebody trapped in the water. Oh, there is someone trapped in the water. How could anyone be alive there? Is it a mermaid? No, he's right. I could definitely hear a lady in distress. Of course, Sanji. Are you guys serious? Even if someone's in there, what are we supposed to do? There's no way this is Vivi. There's no way. I'm just thinking to myself, like, who could this be? It's a woman. Maybe we know them. Maybe. But I doubt it's Vivi. But what if it is Vivi? I'll cut it. You better not lay a scratch on the lady. One sword style. He cut water, bro? I don't know if... That sounds like a good thing? I don't know. Dude, he cut the sea itself. That's crazy. I'm gonna say it's a cool feat from Zoro right there. Hey guys, what's all the commotion? Amikaze and Chopper here, and he gets blown away. Oh, he's probably getting saved by whoever this is. Chopper, you're getting blown away too? Whoosh. Someone's plopping out of the water. Jewelry Bonnie? What the? What? Hello? Jewelry Bonnie? Bro, what? Okay. Alright, that's cool. Okay, now I'm thinking about this. Warm water. SABO. Jewelry Bonnie was at the Reverie. Could be with SABO because they both work together. Okay. Also, her bounty is... It's higher. It's higher. Don't get me wrong. But... Come on. Alright. Jewelry Bonnie? And she's a little kid, by the way. That's very important to bring up. Because, obviously, she was in the water. Her devil fruit might not, you know, be functioning. So I guess she is a little kid? I guess? I don't know. I don't know exactly how her power works, obviously. So maybe she is normally a little child, and she's been disguising as a queen. But if she is disguised as a queen, then it's really weird that Kuma was the king. It's kind of gross, in my opinion, if that is the case. Yeah, this power is very fast. Okay, so Bonnie was literally like one of the least I expected. But this is very interesting. So, I personally thought that SABO and Bonnie were going to be together, you know? Because Bonnie was at the Reverie. SABO was at the Reverie, obviously. They both care about Kuma. The revolutionaries freed Kuma. SABO and Bonnie, you know, maybe something might happen. Who knows? But SABO wasn't with the rest of the commanders. And probably because he saw Emu, didn't want to put them in danger, went somewhere else, right? But now that place is gone. That place is eviscerated off the face of the One Piece world. So, how exactly is this going to go down? I personally thought SABO would be able to get this information to the Revolutionary Army through Bonnie's devil fruit, being able to disguise as an old man or a little kid, because Oda always drew the Straw Hats when they were young or when they're older, and they did SABO specifically as an older man. So maybe he would be age changed with Bonnie's fruit, right? But now SABO is dead. I don't think he's dead whatsoever. If genuinely, if Oda just killed SABO right here, people are gonna lose their mind. Don't get me wrong, I'm losing my mind right now. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. And the sweat is beginning, by the way. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Like, what is this? What is Emu able to do? So, clearly Emu's strong. If this isn't some weapon of his, if this isn't like Uranus, Emu is unreal. Like, this is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen in One Piece. This is some Blackbeard, Marineford type destruction. Like, bro. But this little Bonnie showing up, that's cool. That's something I've been wanting for a minute. The idea of it being like a little stream, you know, a stream, I was like, maybe a knock-up stream, a Rouge maybe. But no, Bonnie showing up. This is cool. Because I always like Bonnie. Bonnie's cool. I love Kuma. Bonnie loves Kuma too. You know, it's like the reciprocating of respect for a character. But Bonnie has a lot of mystery around her, especially with the Reverie showing up. So clearly, we're going to get some more info from the Reverie from Bonnie as well. Oh my god, bro. I'm looking. You really can't tell who's in the water. Okay, you really can't. I'm really wondering. So maybe Bonnie was only able to survive because it was warm water. And I feel like warm water. Okay. Obviously, the Reverie was on top of the red line. So, way high up into the air. So, how did Bonnie get down there? Who knows? Who knows? Genuinely. I just feel like something has to be going on with this warm ebby thing. You know, something clearly has to be happening. I think it's SABO related, of course. He's literally got fire powers. He can make the water as warm as he wants. Something's up. Something's very suspect about what's happening right here. And if it wasn't SABO, clearly these massive explosions can definitely make the water a bit warmer. Bro. Oda, what are you doing with Emu right now? What are you doing? Because SABO's not dead. I am... Oda, I know how you write, bro. I know how you write, bro. You don't just kill a character like that. But the thing that's making me shook is that it's Emu. This is Emu we're talking about. Probably one of the main antagonists of the entire thing, besides, like, Blackbeard. And this is scary. Like, this is some scary stuff. Also, it is really cool if this is Emu's ability, like a holy light sort of thing. With Blackbeard is darkness and Emu who is light, but really they're the real darkness because they're wiping out stuff from the world. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, this is a pretty cool way of going about it as well, with having the princess that Kobe saved. Kobe was just brought up in the last chapter, and now we get some more reminders of Kobe in the main narrative with this as well. Pretty cool. I just can't believe what I'm looking at. Like, I know I keep dwelling on this, but, like, this is unreal. How it's not even a how is Luffy going to beat this, because Luffy's going to beat this, of course. Luffy is the man who will become Pirate King. He's going to bring the dawn of the world. He's going to save everyone because they messed with his friends. You know, and clearly, Emu messed with Vivi. You know? Luffy doesn't care about Emu themselves. They care that they hurt Vivi. And SABO knows. I'm going to read SABO's dialogue again. I wasn't the one who killed King Cobra. Listen, when I was in Marie Joie, I saw something unbelievable. It happened at the throne room at Pangaea Castle. I thought there was no king in the world, but the empty throne wasn't empty. I saw ... And then right at that moment, boom. Whatever this is. So, like, I can't get over this right now. Because SABO can't be dead. SABO can't be dead. Also, but it could be, though. Because this is like, do you remember the ASL flashback? This is a great parallel on, like, an exponential magnitude to SABO's death at the beginning of the story. Oh, well, his story. Where he was with a world noble. He was in the way. And then they killed him. They killed him because he was in the way. This is the most in the way SABO can ever get. And because it's the most in the way, he is incredibly influential in the world right now. They wiped him off the face of the earth. Presumably. This is nuts. This is nuts. Bro, what is going on? Okay, Wow. Okay, so there were like 3 very distinct sections of the chapter. We got the Vivi Alabasta reaction stuff. That was awesome. We got the SABO stuff with Emu. That was incredible. That was genuinely incredible. I am so invested in what's going to be happening with Emu right now. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Like, I always assumed Emu would be not that strong. Like, Emu's more of a manipulator from the shadows. And they have a lot of wisdom of the past, like the Void Century and all that. And that's why they're in charge. But this is crazy. This is crazy. And in fact, we're seeing Emu, like, in the chapter. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're not seeing their face, obviously. Also, great bait. Great bait and switch. Calling this Luffy's dream and not about this Emu stuff. Oh my god. Great bait and switch. And then we get this BONNEY reveal at the end. Now, I wonder where they are heading. The Straw Hats are heading. Because Elbaf, you know, obviously with it being based off Norse mythology, it could be there. We have no idea about Sphinx Island's, you know, weather patterns. But, you know, it could be there as well. Not entirely sure at this point because Marco obviously went off on his own and didn't lead the Straw Hats there. Oda did bring up Vera, which is Nolan's island. I think that could be something, but with Bonnie being thrown into the mix, I feel like this has a lot of potential for someplace none of us expected. Because obviously none of us expected Bonnie to show up with the Straw Hats right now. So I think we're going to have a cool change of direction, to say the least. And I'm really looking forward to this. I don't see break next week, so I'm going to assume there's no break next week. But man, Oda has been in his bag since chapter 1056. Oda has been delivering non-stop bangers, in my opinion. Like, this final saga is coming off with a huge bang. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I'm getting sweaty because they. Oh my god. But no, this chapter was fire. This was really, really great. And I feel like this has a lot of potential, especially so with this emu stuff, bro. Like, what is happening? What is happening right now? This is a lot to talk about right now, but I'm not gonna dwell on this forever. But genuinely, besides this is incredible. This is incredible. I do think my favorite moment was probably all the Alabasta Straw Hats thinking back to Alabasta, and hoping Vivi's okay. That was really nice to see, And Luffy genuinely ready to give up his dream. He was ready to give up his dream, or maybe he wasn't, because a lot of people think his dream is the One Piece. He's just going to be Pirate King. And when he's Pirate King, he's able to do his dream. But does he need Vivi to be able to do his dream? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe, if the party thing is true, he wants all his friends to be there, so he doesn't want Vivi in danger. But man, also Caribou's here. Bonnie's here. This could lead into a direct cross guild, shenaniganry. Who knows? I don't know why Bonnie would lead to the cross guild, but Caribou is like, oh my god. If you haven't seen the Randy Teching Caribou Theory video, I'll put a link right there. But wow, I'm so on board with that theory. So I'm thinking the cross guild is a high likelihood of showing up soon. But this Bonnie stuff really throws a wrench into everything. And I'm very excited to see more about her character. She's been one I've wanted to know a lot about for a long time. And yeah. Alright, I've been recording for 37 minutes. 37 minutes reacting to this absolutely unreal chapter. Hoping to get this out, before I lose my mind on a, sweat-filled room. That would be great. I would love to know what is your favorite section of the chapter, because like I said, you got the 3 sections, and I think they're all pretty crazy and unreal. So, love to know what you think in the comments below, and take care.